sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So the other day I had made a video about all the drama that I had with Amazon seller account. And when I tell you, I was blown away by the comments and the love that I received on that video. So many people have been going through the same thing. They were thinking that they themselves were also going crazy. And I also learned that many other apps, not just Amazon, not just Etsy, and not just Thumbtack, were doing the same thing. People were saying that Style Seat, which is an app for people who do hair, they were also doing the same thing, giving them fake leads and charging them $70 to $100 per lead, even though these leads were no good. You know, it just seemed like a lot of these apps are just doing a lot of really scammy things. And I feel like they're doing a lot of these scams to pay back their shareholders. You know, they come in under the guise of convenience, like I always say, and you know, the prices are cheap, and then they go public and all the shareholders run to, you know, throw money at these apps, and then they start demanding their money back. And because they're demanding their money back, these apps feel like they have to do all types of sneaky shit to get the money. Well, while talking about the whole Amazon thing, I too decided to go look on my Amazon bill and see if I was being charged for any subscriptions that I hadn't signed up for. And lo and behold, I was. I was being charged for some, subscription I never heard of. It was called the Great American Pure Flex. I had never heard of this streaming network. Upon further research, people found out it was a Christian streaming network. And so I'm like, well, that's weird. I never signed up for this. So I went ahead and I canceled it. And I told everybody on Discord, go and check your subscriptions, because I found that I had subscribed to something that I had not subscribed to myself. And so a lot of people found other subscriptions, and I'm talking about weird streaming service names that we had never heard of, where it just seems like they're making, like somebody said on Discord, it's almost like they're making these fake shell streaming companies so that way they can act like it's a streaming company and charge micro amounts to people where people don't notice them, and they're able to get money that way, because none of the services that a lot of us were being charged for, we have never heard of them. They all sounded shady. So then on top of that, I went to check my credit card bill, and lo and behold, they had charged me not once but twice, 2 days apart. So let me go ahead and show you guys this. Okay, so this is my Discord. And so I had posted this just a few days ago. I said, at everyone, this isn't very Christian-like. Amazon charged me twice on my credit card for their Christian streaming services that I never signed up for. And so here you can see the Great American Pure Flex. They charged me on this, well, they signed me up on December 30th. For the price of $216. Never signed up for this, never heard of them. So when you look at my credit card statement, I found them here. They charged me not once, but twice. And they did it under two different names. So this one has some type of...
Listen, I feel like part of this, how they're getting away with this, is probably through these terms and conditions, right? Because we don't read them. They'll send you something, be like, our terms and conditions have updated. Nobody reads that, right? So what if their terms and conditions, what if that now says, okay, and also at the end of the year, we're going to add on PureFlix, whatever that is, to, which is, I think is really, really new. We're going to add that on to your bill. We might have to start reading them damn terms and conditions, y'all. Netflix, what the Black Mirror just told us about the terms and conditions. Crazy. And that whole situation with Style Seat, crazy. How you charging me? That is insane to me, because I was watching that video she did. Yeah.
Z number behind it. This one just says Prime Video channels, amount $216 a pop. And the crazy thing is, because those charges are so small, a lot of times you don't notice stuff like that. You might just think it's something you got at the gas station, maybe you got a sandwich, but come to find out, they are being sneaky and they're charging you for these made up streaming services. Well, I think American Great Picks, whatever the hell it's called, they actually stream movies, but they don't stream anything that I would be interested in watching whatsoever. And like I said, I've never even heard of them. So it seems like a lot of people are really washing their hands of a lot of these streaming services. And Netflix, they better count their days, okay? I'm finding out that they are doing people bogus on social media, and people are talking about canceling them in 2025. On top of them offering, these different tiers, it's almost like you get punished for getting a lower tier. So basically, they're still running ads. when they said it would be an ad-free platform, and now people are finding themselves locked out of certain shows. So people are hot. Even Netflix put out in Nigeria, and a lot of people are not able to access their shows at all either. So it's a lot of drama going on right now on TikTok concerning Netflix and all of the sneaky stuff that they're doing to their subscribers. So we're going to go ahead and try some of these TikTok videos right.
You sign up, click the link below. That's step one. We're going to break it down in steps. Click the link, sign up for the bank account. They'll give you a checking and a savings account. Then what you do in the next 14 days after that's done, deposit $50. Once you deposit your $50, you'll get $25 instantly. You can either withdraw that money and just stay at step one and not do any more, not use that bank account. That's your choice. But step two is where the magic happens here. So once you have your bank account, you'll get a link. You'll get a link that you can share around. Share it to family, share it to friends, whoever you feel comfortable sharing it with, or just your social media, share it around. I shared this with a few family members, y'all, and a few friends, and in a couple days, I had $500. And that didn't even take me but maybe 10, 15 minutes to share it around and say, hey, you want a bank account? This bank account with SoFi has a great deal going right now. You know what I'm saying? You could make some money too, you know? So I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because I don't know how long this will last. Now it is a little bit limited because you can only make up to $10,000 with this. But who couldn't use an extra $10,000? And I'm also going to be coming to you guys with other money ideas where it's pretty cheap and you can share it around just like this. So make sure you subscribe.
Right here.
Yeah, and real quick, I went to actually get Netflix for that Beyonce concert, and I was just going to reactivate my account. Now, mind you, I haven't had Netflix for over a year. So I think last year was, or 2023. And I used my email that I have been using for over 10 years to log into Netflix. And do you know my Netflix account was gone? That shit was gone. I'm like, where's my Netflix account? I took like 30 minutes trying to find my damn Netflix account. I'm like, maybe it's under another email. Then I go to that email and I search Netflix. I'm like, I literally have no content for Netflix on this email. Then I go to my other email. I'm like, okay, all of my Netflix stuff is here. But then I put the email in, which I did like maybe 10 times. And my page is gone. My page that I've had, my Netflix account that I've had since 2014. Yeah, I'll be off and on with it, but I ain't ask y'all to delete my account. Then I start thinking, was I hacked? It could be a lot going on. It could be a whole lot going on. Man, but we'll see what's going on now with Netflix because this is crazy.
Someone just offered to be the first boycott of 2025. Have you guys seen this? This is Netflix, and there's a lock on a certain show. If you're waking up to locks like this, it means one of two things. You're on the cheaper package or you're on an ad package. We knew that they were going to go to ad packages, but did they ever say that there was certain content that they weren't going to let us watch if we were on a lower tier? I don't recall that at all. Therefore, are they volunteering to be the first boycott of 2025? Netflix took out cable, and they're going to become the head of the food chain when it comes to streaming companies. And if you don't understand, they will eventually get to $100 a month. They're going to keep going up until the public says enough is enough. Is this that moment? Is this when we push back? I mean, we've done it to Netflix in the past. Is it time to do it again? Who's with me? Let me know in the comments. Am I way off? Or is it time to launch the first boycott? Make sure you guys share this and make sure you guys get this viral so that we can get the word out.
So as you see, people are tired of Netflix and their nonsense because, again, if you're going to offer a lower tier, that's fine. That lower tier was supposed to come with ads, but how dare you then turn around and say that they can't even watch certain shows? Well, then what is the point? Just don't even have a lower tier. Either say the price is $24.99 or nothing. It's like they still want to collect any little bit of money to pay back their shareholders, and the public is the one suffering for it.
So we have Netflix locking shows and also having different payment plans for different shows. And HBO Max putting all their good content in the vault. Ed, Edd n Eddy, Static Shock, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, all the nostalgic shit, Tom and Jerry, yada, yada, yada.
is making me happy that I didn't just create a new Netflix account. Like, forget Netflix. Honestly, I'm in a mood where I don't care that much about streaming services anymore. I have Disney Plus, a few things I watch on there. My friend gives me Hulu. Shout out to Tamika, right? But honestly, I'm in a mood where I don't want to watch no Netflix until I got $1 million. Then I won't have to worry about because it takes up so much of your time sitting there watching season after season. But yeah, that way I don't have to worry about if they're paying $200 a month. I got it. You know what I'm saying? So I need my million first.
Well, then what the fuck are streaming services here for? Netflix and HBO Max, count your days. I might as well go back to cable.
So a lot of people are telling these streaming services, count your days, okay? I need to do a series on my channel called Count Your Days for a lot of these apps. Because a lot of these apps need to count their days because people are tired of spending unnecessary money and they're getting worse and worse service as time goes on, okay?
I have to watch ads now.
Like you had done messed up my whole entire night.
You know what? I'm ready to tell my story. I am ready to tell my story. I was gonna leave it alone, but every single time I see a commercial, I get triggered. And you know what? Netflix, count your days. And maybe some of y'all can relate. Just for some background context, I had Netflix for, I don't know, 8+ years. It's a long time. I know my daughter was like 2 years old. She's 10 now. So I've always had the plan where I think it was about $10, no commercials. For the longest. They have came up with so many plans since then. About 6 months ago, I would keep getting emails like, hey, we got this plan available, we got that plan available, hey, take advantage of this plan, that plan, all plans that are more expensive than the plan I have. So, of course, I'm not going to hop off. I got no commercials, no ads, so I'm going to stay where I'm at. Well, I get an email a couple months after stating, hey, someone logged into your account. If this not you, call us back ASAP. Someone basically changed my plan to a higher plan where you could add like 3 to 4 people or whatever to watch on that plan, which it was just me or my household. So we really didn't need a bunch of different members and different households on my plan. And then when I called them immediately, not even 5 minutes, I called them like, hey, nope, that wasn't me, put me back. Oh, because you hopped off, we can't put you back on. But wow. I kid you not, I have an inkling that Netflix did that internal because they've been harassing me to get off the previous plan. I feel like other phone companies do this. I feel like other streaming services do this. You guys kick people off who are on a good grandfathered plan and force them into going on a new and different plan. Of course, I get...
Now, she's not lying because I went through the same thing with AT&T and I thought I was going crazy because you don't even hear the word grandfathered in anymore. For the youngins, okay, back in my day, if you signed up for some type of service, right, through the phone company or through whoever, as long as you didn't change your plan, it was called being grandfathered in. You don't even hear that word anymore. Well, my initial AT&T plan, because I was with them for years, and I had like a little burner phone with them, you know what I'm saying, just to have like a little extra phone, just in case, you know, whatever. And so that plan was at the minimum plan, which was, I believe, $9.99 a month. You just got X amount of minutes. That was it. It was just basically a backup flip phone account that I've had, right? And yeah, it was $9.99 a month. And then all of a sudden I'm contacted like, oh, you know, we're not going to have this plan anymore. Would you like to upgrade? If you upgrade, you'll get X amount of minutes. You'll get X amount of this, and that. And I'm like, well, no, because it's not a phone that I use all the time. It just needs a set amount of minutes. It's just mainly, you know, an extra backup phone in case my phone gets lost, you know, stuff like that. So I just chose to just stay with my current plan. All of a sudden I go to use the phone one day, you know, just to check it, make sure it's charged and everything. You can't dial out. You can't dial in. They done booted me off the damn plan like a booger. Just flicked me off that motherfucker. I'm like, damn, what happened? You know what I mean? And then when I called them to see why my phone was no longer on, they said the plan was not available and that, but we have new options for you. And of course, those new options started at $19.99. So after that, I left AT&T. So I believe everything she's saying, that them damn Netflix people done logged into her account, changed some shit around, sent her email, had her call, and then play crazy like somebody hacked into her. So why would somebody hack into her account of all accounts? Come on, Netflix.
I get the cheaper plan, which is $8. But with that $8 plan, guess what I got? Commercials, ads, get these pads, get this for depression. You know what, Netflix? And guess what? I called, spoke to a supervisor, that supervisor, none of them were any help. All of them, we can't help you, sorry, you should never switch. I never switch. To put insult into injury, where the location in which it was switched in was like 8 states away. 8 states away. You could clearly tell it was fraud and it was not me. They did not care. Their goal was to get me on a higher plan and get my money. Y'all got all the money in the world and yet y'all still getting more money. It don't make no sense. Y'all need to be held accountable.
To the Netflix worker that ensured that I could not stream my Netflix on my phone just to make sure that I am on the same network and household, count your face. Like, I know it was a Gen Z or two because there's no way that a boomer came up with that specific feature. Like, I thought that I was finding a little loophole by locking in on my cell phone and trying to stream on my television. Netflix said, boop, babe, no, you're not a part of this network. Immediately, no. Now,
Netflix, why the hell is y'all trying it? For one, y'all got Tyrese looking like a goddamn Grand Theft Auto crackhead. Then y'all got the goddamn other baby mama. This ain't even Taraji. This bitch only had probably 10 minutes of the whole damn movie. Y'all trying my girl. And Tyrese look like his ass ain't even Tyrese. He look like he Barry's. And who the fuck is that on the damn bike? Uncle P, bitch, he ain't even in this goddamn movie. Netflix, y'all bogus as hell on 4th grade. Y'all know y'all goddamn wrong for this. Who the hell is... Hey, don't piss me off. Because I think y'all just pissed me the fuck off.
First of all, y'all not gonna do John Singleton like that, ma'am,
Right.
okay? I know she's from Chicago. She said I'm phone him grave, okay? I done pissed her off. I'm phone him. Only Chicago girls talk like that. But that is John Singleton. He is who produced Baby Boy. But Netflix, no, they damn wrong for that shit. Why do they have the cover with Tyrese and the other baby mama on there and not the one with Taraji, the original cover? And to this day, this is my first time ever seeing that picture of John Singleton on that nympho bike. I've never seen that picture day in my life. So yeah, Netflix is definitely being messy with this one. She was funny for that.
Netflix. How many times did I call you? I think it is now time for me to unsubscribe from Netflix. Because, Abi, what is the meaning of this? That we cannot watch Nigerian movie on Netflix and you are pegging the movie only to Nigeria on Netflix. Why now? This is not fair. It is not nice. It is not right. And now they are asking us to go to another platform to go and be watching this movie. Gradually, you are losing your customers. As for me, I am unsubscribing to Netflix because the only major reason I subscribe to Netflix is to be able to connect, is to be able to watch my Niger movie. And since you guys are not providing that service for me anymore, it is high time I say we move.
So even the Nigerians are not playing with Netflix, okay? A lot of us go on there to watch Nollywood movies and things like that, and we're finding out that they're getting rid of a lot of Nollywood movies. They're also getting rid of a lot of Korean dramas. K-pop movies are being removed left and right. So I don't know what Netflix is.
And I've worked for several cable companies. These places don't care. Like, they really don't care like that. Like, they care to a certain extent as far as like, okay, our stockholders and this and that, but like, and I'm not, I've never worked at Netflix, so that's different. It's streaming, but it's the same concept, right? So I'm sure some cable TV-ness is gonna get in there some way, somehow. And yeah, we're just in an interesting time as far as streaming. I think that who is watching all of this? There's so many different streaming services. I can barely find time to watch the two that I have. I don't watch Hulu. I'm not even on there. And then Disney Plus, it'll be like a show that comes out every 3 months. I watch them little Marvel shows, which ain't all that either. So it's just like, what's going on? I did like Agatha all along, though. That was fire. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah.
Thinking at this point, but they're starting to lose their base globally.
Netflix. I need to talk to the press. I need to talk to the CEO. I need to talk to somebody in management. Because what are y'all doing? I get on Netflix, right? First of all, y'all done already upped the charge. Y'all keep upping the charges, whatever. But somebody recommended The Forge. Cool, I go in there, search The Forge. Locked. Why is it locked? Why y'all locking stuff? Why y'all lock yourself? Now y'all just want to take more of my money. Somebody recommended The End of Us, I think it's called. Go on there, search it up. That's locked too. What are y'all doing? Why y'all doing it? For what? If you want my money, you just say that. But you're not gonna get it. Why y'all locking stuff? Somebody give me the number. I need to talk to the CEO, the president, somebody. I need it.
Yeah, it's so weird. And these companies, it's like they're looking for any little way to squeeze out more money from the customers. 'Cause it's like Netflix, I believe, was not very profitable for a long time, right? And so when Disney, but they were still making that moolah. But when Disney Plus, Peacock, all these other ones came along, then they started to lose customers. And now they like, oh, we gonna have to get some ads on here. We gonna have to lock up our content and make our content tiered. Really, if you just kind of keep it the way it is, okay, price increases, we understand, right? But if you just keep it the way it is, then you'll retain more customers. Keep it how it is and just up prices as y'all need to up prices. But what is that going to do when I come to Netflix to watch everything and I'm paying my subscription, but I can't watch everything? Y'all want even more and more and more. It's crazy.
The answer immediately.
And when did this happen to Netflix? So I click it, right? I watched it yesterday, and now it's saying unavailable because of ad support. Then I start seeing these things.
Oh, so they just
the
did
lock.
this.
Was there an email I missed or an announcement? So about a month or two ago, I switched my Netflix account to the lower, cheaper plan of like $6.99 a month. Have a few commercials, no big deal, right? So I thought, I go to watch my most favorite show for the 5 millionth and one time, The Walking Dead, and it has a lock on it. It has a lock on it. Now they want me to upgrade my plan so that I can watch The Walking Dead. Why? I see no other locks on any other shows. Am I missing something here? Are there other shows locked? Because I'm very upset. I'm about to have to upgrade my plan again so that I can watch The Walking Dead on repeat all the time in the background, have the noise on because I'm obsessed and I can't get enough. I'm so disappointed, Netflix. So disappointed.
I might be behind on this. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. But what the fuck is this now? Boost your Netflix experience watching crystal clear Ultra HD and HDR for $13 more a month. I was already watching in HD. I was already watching in that quality right there. They're going to lower the quality unless you pay $13 a month. It's not boosting it, it's don't downgrade your fucking quality. That's the quality I've always had. Now again, I might be a little late to the parade, like, I haven't been on Netflix in a minute, but what the fuck? How much is Netflix costing everybody now?
I complaining about Netflix locking the good TV shows and movies. I'm just like, go watch a Tubi film. It'll do you justice. A good ghetto Tubi movie is always going to do you right. It's going to be full of drama. It's going to have some action. It's going to have some boom, boom, pow, pow, you know. It's going to be scandalous. It's everything that you need. I swear to God. When I'm scrolling through Netflix, when I'm scrolling through Hulu, hell, even when I'm scrolling through HBO and I can't find nothing, Tubi is the way to go. And let me tell you how now I have like my favorite Tubi actors and actresses. Yeah, them girls and them guys, they're gonna get it every time, and they serious about their craft. They're serious about their hood movies, and they're serious about their hood shows, and they got a lot of good series too. If you're gonna be picky though, and you want like, you know, high quality, this is not for you. This is for the people who don't mind to struggle a little bit when watching.
I don't mind a good ghetto Tubi movie. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. As long as it's something for me to follow along to, I don't have to be watching the biggest, baddest, best movie. Like, sometimes I just need background noise because that's what it is for me anyway. Sometimes I don't even want to pay full attention. I just want to be looking at something, eat my little cereal, be on my phone a little bit, look back up. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little Tubi phase. Now I haven't been on there in a while, but I did have me a Tubi phase where I was just watching Tubi, nothing but.
show. But I'm telling you, it's juicy.
I just posted a video about Netflix telling me that if I don't increase my plan, they're going to cancel it because they're discontinuing the plan that they said I could choose when they first changed how we can share the accounts. And so I picked the plan that best worked for us, which was the $5.99 one. Y'all discontinued the $9.99 one. And now you're telling me I have to pay either $16 or $20 Canadian for Netflix right before Bridgerton. Why are y'all doing this? As if y'all don't make enough. People,
right,
in this economy, really? This is so wrong. My husband pays for this account, and we've had this account since Netflix started. But wow, y'all are doing people dirty.
You guys, listen to this. My mom calls me. Me and her share Netflix, okay? I pay for the Netflix. I pay for the bare minimum $6.99 a month for the plan. So my mom calls me and was like, hey, I was trying to watch this movie, but it says I can't watch it unless I update my subscription and go to a different plan. And just yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll watch that It Ends With Us movie just to see what the fuss is about. Then I was like, I don't feel like it. I'll watch it later during the week. It didn't have a lock on it. Today, it has a lock. And I'm just like, these companies want more and more and more money, but pay us little. It's just like, I'm not understanding. The greed of these companies, just insane.
I canceled my Disney Plus subscription today because they're doing another price increase in December, and there is absolutely nothing on there that is worth paying $15 a month for. I think that all of these streaming service companies are forgetting why people switched from cable to streaming services in the first place, because cable used to be an affordable option, but then they got greedy and you'd get like a basic package which had like 12 channels on it, and if you wanted another package you'd have to buy another package, and by the end of it you were paying for all of these packages that all played the same fucking bullshit on it, and you were paying like $130 a month, and people got sick of it. And then along came Netflix, and you could watch whatever you wanted on there, and people were like, yeah, I'm gonna switch to Netflix, share with my family, $15 a month, fair deal. Then all these production companies are like, well, we want our own streaming services because we want $15 a month. We don't want to have to put it on Netflix. We don't want to share any of these profits, so let's put it all onto the consumer. So now people are paying $60, $70 a month for all of their fucking streaming services, and they're getting rid of password sharing. I'm sorry, but your streaming service for 1 or 2 good shows is not worth fucking paying $15 a month for. And you guys seem to forget that pirating exists. If you're gonna make it so goddamn fucking expensive and inconvenient to watch your stupid shitty fucking shows, I'm gonna steal them. I'm just gonna fucking steal them.
Well, damn, I guess she told the streaming services, but a lot of people are starting to say that.
Listen.
That they're gonna go back to pirating. They're out here looking up LimeWire and BearShare. I'm like, damn, what year is this? 2004? Folks are talking about buying DVD burners.
Listen. Yeah, DVD burner, because y'all are tripping. Netflix is freaking tripping. I can't believe this. Now, I never thought Netflix would do it. If it was Disney Plus and they said Disney Plus is doing this, I'd be like, yeah, I understand. Peacock, Apple TV, yeah, of course. But Netflix, they doing us dirty, man. They doing us dirty.
And burning DVDs, like, it's getting that real out here. You know, people are tired of the corporate greed. They're tired of these streaming services constantly.
I think, like I said, I think we need to get off of them all together until we all collectively have $1 million each. That's how we need to be working our ass off. And then also with some of these, I just feel like with these streaming services, it's just the extra bill. Like, I felt so violated at one point because I just was looking at my banking account and it was just being nickel and dime by streaming services. And I was like, wait a minute now. That does add up like a mug. So you got to be careful.
punishing them and wanting them to up their subscription, or, you know, taking movies off of Netflix, taking movies off of Hulu. It's just becoming too much. But I leave the comments up to you guys. I want to know y'all's thoughts on this situation. How do you feel about the greed that's going on with Netflix? Did you also check your Amazon bill? Were you being charged any subscriptions that you had not signed up for? And how do you feel about all of these streaming services basically switching up on the consumer? You know, they came in the guise of convenience and cheapness, and now they're all worried about their profits and making money for shareholders. So I look forward to reading y'all's comments down below. Make sure you guys hit this video with a like. Feel free to share the video.
Yes, like and subscribe to me too. I love Lovelyti.